In this tutorial, I will show you how to add movable eyes and mouth to a character. We will begin our work in Blender. Once we have a mesh we want to enhance, and prepared eyes and movable teeth with tongue that we will insert into the mesh. Let's begin by cutting out a hole in one of the eyes. First go into the Edit mode. Select all vertices by clicking A, and then merge them all by clicking M and merge by distance. Zoom on the eye. By clicking the mouse scroll wheel and shift, we can move freely along the X and Y axis of our layout. Now, by pressing K, we enable the knife tool. Click on one of the edges that shows the eye sclera. Continue mapping out the path of the sclera by pressing the mouse left key. Navigate to the first part of the cut we made and connect the last one with it. Press Enter to make the cut. Now, in the Face Select mode, select all the faces where the eye texture is drawn. Now press Delete and select only faces. We are left with this unpleasing wireframe. Let's remove it. Go into the Select tab, choose Select All by Trait and choose Loose Geometry. Now delete only edges and faces. We are still left with these vertices, so once again select All by Trait, choose Loose Geometry and delete the vertices. You may have to do the same for the other eye if your character can't be symmetrized. But if we can symmetrize our work, in the Edit mode, select all vertices with the A key, press F3, and choose Symmetrize option. Now the original mesh has got two holes where the movable eyeballs can be inserted. Personally, I like the eye iris to be a little over the lower eyelid, but slightly concealed by the upper eyelid. It's good to see in the Edit mode whether the eyeballs fit the hole we cut out. When we fix the mesh, we can symmetrize the other side to match. Now, in the Object mode, let's create a shape key, name it Blink, and increase its value to 1. In Edit mode, in the Select tab, select All by Trait, Non-Manifold. Deselect all areas that aren't the eyes by holding Ctrl and selecting. Once the gizmo arrows are between the eyes, you are probably good. In the Edit mode here, you can enable proportional editing. By pressing G and scrolling your mouse wheel, you can change how much outside our selection area is influenced. Keep this in mind. When we refine our blink pose, make sure that you put the value of the shape key at 0. Now, just like for the eyes, let's cut out a hole for the mouth. Now we can place our prepared mouth model. The total width of the 4 upper front teeth, central plus lateral incisors, is about equal to or slightly smaller than the width of the nose at the nostrils. Let's select the original mesh and add another shape key that will be for the mouth opening. Again, let's increase its value to 1 and go into edit mode. Let's select the areas of the face that we will move with the proportional editing. Now let's put the value of all shape keys to 0 in the object mode. Select the mouth model first, then, holding Ctrl, click on the mesh in the scene collection. Join both models by pressing Ctrl J. Now, while editing the shape keys like before, we can change the position of the lower teeth and they will respond to the value of the shape key. Let's refine our shape key. Let me create another facial flex based on my liking. Also, if we combine the values of the shape keys we made and press this button, we can select New Shape Key from Mix. This will create a shape key that's value of 1 will correspond to the earlier pose.